WGPR Detroit HD2.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit. The views and opinions expressed on the following show are not necessarily the views and opinions of WHPS, its affiliates, management, or sponsors.
Feedback. Hi, this is Theo Broughton.
And I am Thabiti Mpinga.
Inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for Feedback,
A positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
and take us along with you. Feedback. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. My funny Valentine. Thank you all for tuning in today. And it's a lovely day outside. Actually, it's a mess, to tell you the truth. Streets are terrible. You're tuned in to Feedback, a positive image production by Hood Research. My name is Theo Broughton, co-founder of Hood Research, along with Reggie Crawford. And I just want to say thank you so much for being tuned in. The weather is a mess, and the streets, they're okay here and there. Some are really bad. You know, yesterday they had a 20-car pileup because folks just don't believe, what is that old saying, that fat meat is greasy? They didn't believe that the streets were treacherous, which they were and still are. But I want to say good morning to Rosa and Vera and to Keith and to Professor Griggs and Deborah and to all of you out there. And thank you so much for tuning in. Good morning to Katrina and Carl. We're looking for Carl to be with us one of these mornings. And there's so much going on in the world. You know, the president has been having his phone calls over the weekend with the head of Ukraine and the head of Russia. And the head of Ukraine has been talking to the head of Russia, and the head of Russia is greedy, not to mention hateful. Greedy and hateful. Yeah. Now, those are some emotional traits that could stand to be curbed a bit. You know, nationally, we have a sore loser who's still running around talking about the election was fraudulent. And they're spending our public tax dollars on the dumb stuff. Here in this state, I hear we have a new insurance company that's supposedly giving better breaks. And, well, it may address redlining, it may not. As time goes on, we will hear some different reports on that. In addition to that, the Super Bowl, I'm sure as you know, 23-20 was won by the Rams. And that was something, I guess, that some won some bets on that, some didn't, you know. And here in the city of Detroit, we have a city council member by the name of Latricia Johnson, who is working towards getting these underpaid city employees at least a minimum of $15 an hour. So we will stay tuned and find out about that. You know, my co-host, Mark Cummings, somebody want to say good morning to him?
Yes, indeed. What a morning, Mrs. Yes.
I know.
I always got love for Sylvia out there. How you doing, Sylvia? And Brother James Ford and just all my people, HBCU folks out there. Delta, the whole nine. Just love for everybody. Detroit, woo, it's been quite a week. I tell you, across the board. We can't get over the Ambassador Bridge. They protesting. You got to go to Port Huron now. You get over the bridge, the Clearwater.
Yeah.
It's packed with trucks everywhere. So that's crazy. You know, I'm looking at the front page of the Sunday paper, Mississippi, and they say it's a tether log jam. It's keeping people in jail even after they post bail. Wow. So I'm like, how can you win? It's one thing is nothing. It's just so much bad news. That's why you watch Feedback, because you want to love in your morning.
That was a coffee commercial. Put a little love in your heart.
There it is. Indeed.
Right. And being Valentine's Day, we want to wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day and a positive day.
Indeed.
And just enjoy themselves, even though this most recent snow storm has not made it that easy.
No, it's been a little.
We know that in Michigan, the weather does a roller coaster move every year.
I know. Oh, gosh.
And we have how many weeks left before spring?
Well, let's see. You had Punxsutawney Phil.
Oh, what?
They got a woodchuck too now called Woody the Woodchuck.
Oh no!
They got all of these animals predicting the winter. He saw his shadow.
What was the results?
He saw his shadow, so we got 6 more weeks. So we going into March with a long old winter.
According to him. What about the other one? Did he see his shadow?
Well,
too?
yeah, they both did. I think they got a female, but I didn't know her name.
They got 3.
They got 3. I didn't know they had a woodchuck. I don't know when they started
either.
Woody the Woodchuck. So
Well, I wonder. Well, how does this saying go? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
I wish the woodchuck would predict a short winter. Chucking around that wood ain't doing us no good.
You got a good
my
point there.
goodness. Lord have mercy. One thing is another. Yeah, it was cold out there this morning, Miss Broden, and I'm telling you, people, it's not easy. Miss Broden gets up to do this show every Monday. I got to reiterate that. And we come out here, rain, sleet, or snow. We just as dependable as the post office.
Yeah.
And we make sure this show comes on to you live, and we get it done. So if I ain't in the booth, the Beatty's here. It's always going to be Mrs. Broden in the house. Feedback, people. And it's going to be we got a fun show. We're going to have a gentleman on that's got his goods from overseas. And so for the ladies, Valentine's Day, tell your man, holler at this brother Kenneth Power at the 9:30 bottom of the hour. And he's going to have some real nice stuff, Mrs. Broden. He got the nice African gear, and he got the briefcases and a little bit of everything, bags, and it should be fun.
Looking forward to
Yes, indeed.
Definitely looking forward to that. And we want to encourage people to practice the Kwanzaa principles.
That's right.
Now, I've mentioned this before, that in December, you have December the 18th, which is Hanukkah, Jewish spread of days, which actually overlaps December the 25th. Then you've got December 25th, which has definitely been over-commercialized. But Kwanzaa starts the day after all of that. And I kept wondering, what is it that's not giving Kwanzaa enough exposure? And I have decided that it's because school is out, before the schools dismiss for break. They hear about the commercializing the season, Hanukkah, Christmas, but they really don't hear much about Kwanzaa unless there is a conscious instructor who makes sure that the Kwanzaa principles are discussed during one of those classes. And it is something that we need to make sure is put before our people on a regular basis, because Kwanzaa is something that should be practiced year-round, not just 7 days at the end of the month of December.
And it's funny you would say that, because I just put together the package for Brother Bob Law, your friend up in New York. We all know Bob Law with Night Talk. And he's got an organization called the Grace Education Fund. And what they do is they raise money for the independent schools out there. So that covers the African Center schools, the independent education schools for African American students. And that's where you're going to learn it for sure. You know you're going to learn about Kwanzaa in the African Center school.
Right.
I mean,
Right,
let's just be
definitely.
honest. And that's really what we need to support. We need to support the schools out here that know the public schools could be doing better, but they got to get it done. We just running out of time. So a lot of these schools been around a long time. I know Insuroma Institute here in the Detroit area is one of the African Center schools. And, I mean, that's how you promote the
unity.
the things that we need to learn, and that's going to build up the self-confidence in us to understand that, you know, we are people that are great people. You know, that's why we bring the affirmation book every week to talk about what we've done and contributed, and that's the key. So, you know, I mean, and Brother Bob Law been doing this. I mean, you and Bob Law, y'all together, boy, y'all some powerhouses. Y'all just, I'm just blessed to be with Miss Broden, because Miss Broden got a connection with everybody in the country and all over the world. The people know Miss Broden. That doggone phone call on Saturdays is woo. How was that phone call this week, by the way, Miss B?
Oh, it was fun because this Saturday was the day for the contest winners.
Oh, okay,
And the question, and I got a question for this coming Saturday as well. First of all, we need to let everybody know that when I started in broadcasting, I started with you, Mark Cummings.
Well,
1997.
it's been a long time.
1997.
The old WMKM over there on Jefferson.
And I've been in broadcasting ever since. WDTR, anyway, just you name it. Anyway, currently, Hood Research has 3 days. We do days, afternoons, and nights.
Okay.
Days, Monday morning, 9 a.m. for an hour and a half.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Saturday afternoon from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And that was born out of the depression and anxiety and sadness of people who were going through this
COVID withdrawal.
Pandemic.
Right.
Right. And couldn't go anywhere and couldn't be around anyone. And it was taking a toll on many people. So we started our phone broadcasting on Saturdays from 3 until 6. And then on Sunday nights, on 9:10 a.m. Superstation, we have a program from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Now,
Woo, Miss Broden doesn't sleep, folks. The weekend come, she working all the way through.
it's 3 days. It's 3 days out of 7. Okay, so anyway, this past Saturday, we had this contest going, and people could win spending money.
Okay.
For whatever. Valentine's Day groceries, you know, put in the savings, whatever they want to do with it. And there were 2 questions. One question for spending money was, what movie was produced that has a well-known actress that bears my name in the film?
So her name is Theo.
That's right. Name her co-star and the name of the film.
Wow.
And the other question was, I have a library of movies that I prefer. And I said, name 6 of the movies that I have collected in my library. And so Gladys was a winner of that. And she was so excited.
Now, what movie was this with the Theo person?
Oh, the name of the movie is Marriage is a Private Affair. Lana Turner is the actress and John Hodiak is the actor.
Wow. What is that, the 50s?
What was it?
Lana Turner?
It was, right.
Or the early 60s, one of them two.
60s,
right.
I think it was 50s.
Okay, you made him go. You made him do some work to get that.
But listen, we're in a high-tech
This is true. This
world,
is true.
okay?
This is true.
And they could look it up on the internet.
Yeah, it's a little easier. True.
Yes. Nobody found that one. But the movies, that six of the movies include Joyful Noise with
the singer with Whoopi Goldberg.
no,
I thought that was called Joyful
no,
Noise.
wait, Dolly Parton and oh goodness, Queen Latifah. Thank you, Queen Latifah and Dolly Parton.
Okay.
It was a really good movie. It was fun. Little black kids in a choir who always
Oh, so it's
lost
sort of
their
like the other movie. I got you.
Yeah, but they lost the contest because they were still doing the old songs, the gospel songs and
So they got a little funky on, huh?
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Hey, they spruced it up and won. I mean, it was a good movie. Then Imitation of Life.
Okay,
that was
that's
drama.
a classic.
That is definitely. Manchurian Candidate.
Oh, okay.
That's been redone.
Right.
But I've been asking people who have seen both of them, and we all agree that the first one was the best one.
Okay, got you.
And then Mahogany.
Okay, all right,
With,
Mahogany, Diana
Billy
Ross,
D.
and Billy
Williams.
D. Okay, love story.
That was that was just so funny at the end of it when she realizes that even though he's going into politics, she was in fantasy land, and she finally came down to earth, and she went to one of the speeches that he was doing, telling vote for me and all this, and she's in the crowd and she's saying, "I want my old man back."
Right.
He's like, "What?"
Right.
He didn't see her, and she moves over to the other side, and she says, "I want my old man back." He recognizes the voice. Who said that?
Right.
Where are you?
So make yourself. We want to see you. Where you?
Yeah, right. But anyway, it was a good movie. Affair to Remember with Cary Grant. That's one of those light
Classic.
love
Cary
songs.
Grant,
That
the
was a
ladies' man.
classic one. Devil Car. And the final one. Now this is a bad mama jamma. Marshall.
Oh,
Did you see Marshall?
No, but
Chadwick Boseman.
oh, you talking about the Thurgood Marshall
Chad-
movie?
Yes,
Yeah. I
yes.
definitely
The name
saw
of the
that.
movie was Marshall. Chadwick Boseman was a fantastic
He was.
actor. And that was an excellent film. But anyway, those are
Trying to
movies.
jam a man up on that pumped up, trumped up rape charge. Oh, well, Timmy Tim, what
That
we had?
was
We had 2 minutes.
Excellent movie.
Timmy Tim said we about to go to this break so we can come at this bottom of the hour with Brother
okay.
Kenneth Powell. And
Yes.
it's going to be fun, ladies.
All
Valentine's
right.
Day goodies.
Well, next Saturday we're going to have a new question,
Okay.
and people are going to have to guess a singer who did this song, "My Funny Valentine." Anyhow, we do have fun on Saturday afternoons, and we've done this almost 2 years now. The pandemic is in its second year, and we have been doing this since May the 9th. So May the 9th of May the 9th of this year will be 2 years. We have been on the phone broadcast from 3 p.m. until 6. And for anyone who wants to get the phone number to call in, you don't have to leave your home, your backyard, your easy chair. You even have to leave your bed if you don't want to. Just call in and enjoy Saturday afternoon.
Saturday afternoon.
With Hood Research, right?
Indeed. We're going to get that number again, folks, right over the break. Tim said he got to go.
All right.
Take us home,
And
Tim.
we'll be back momentarily.
You're watching Detroit's own WHPR TV. Detroit Live.
This is Theo Burton from Feedback. You can watch me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at WHPR TV Now app. Download our free app at WHPR TV Now.
Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern.
It's the These Nuts Show with your host Butter and friends. Butter here, magician escape artist, practicing for my show tonight. Come on in, have a seat.
Everybody settle. Butter, you're on in 5, 4, 3, 2.
In a few seconds, you gotta be enough to get out of this one. Twist, a little turn, ta-da! It's showtime. It's your old friend Butter here. I may be a nut, but I know to wear my mask. Please welcome my first guest tonight, fitness guru, Wally Wallman.
Wally Wallman here to tell you to wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds so you will stay healthy and strong like me.
Almond Cruz here, sliding in with the news. Distance is what we must do to stay away from the chew and other germs in the air that might be trying to get on you. Social distancing is a wonderful way to see friends. As long as you're 6 feet apart, you win.
Hey there, friends. I wouldn't miss this for the world. It's me, Pumpkin Spice, your healthy girl. Remember, it's important to use your kind hearts and follow the signs to stay healthy and safe at all times.
Chica Chiminsky here to say, don't forget the little ones that need you to lead the way. That's how we remember to wash our hands, mask, and social distance today.
Morgan Raisin. Yes, it's me, here to sing about health and safety. We are all here to help get a message out to your grapevine, teaching healthy choices to stay safe all the time.
Don't let these guys drive you nuts. Put your mask on first. They'll let you be. And it keeps me safe from the
chew
that's trying to get on me.
Butter me up. She's right, you know. Thank you, Hallie Cranberry, for joining the show. Let's all be nuts about our health. Social distancing, wash your hands frequently, use hand sanitizer, and wear a mask. Practice what we learned to stay away from the germs. We're all in this together. Coming soon, the many adventures of these nuts in a theater near you.
I've always been a runner, but I've never run from anything, and neither has my city.
Do you want to be a Detroit police officer?
Sir, yes, sir! Ah! Amen!
It's something special to protect the people closest to you, the ones you've known all your life, your neighbors, your friends. I was born in this city, and I'm not going anywhere. This is my home. That's why I wear the shield.
Feedback. Hi, this is Theo Broughton,
And I am Thabiti Mpinga,
inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for feedback.
a positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
and take us along with you. Feedback.
We are on. Look like we on.
Male-
We on, Tim?
male
You
pilots
caught us.
who are skaters, roller
Miss
skaters.
Broden, we on the air. Got
We are-
Miss Broden
we
here.
are-
We got
We are back
back.
with Kenneth Powell, right? Yes, we have Kenneth Powell with us, and we have some beautiful, beautiful things. And I like this. That came from Ghana, West Africa.
They got the authentic goods
Yes.
here,
Oh,
Brother
yes.
Powell. And
Oh,
for
I love that.
the Valentine's Day, ladies,
Oh, yes.
you gotta holler at this guy, because these are some really nice things we got here. We got bags and a little bit of everything. So, Brother Kento Powell, what is the name of your company? You got the bags. You done imported all this great stuff from West Africa. Talk to us. What is your company's name, and how do we get started?
And
So, Mark,
tell
my
us
company-
about you.
Right. My company's name is called Golden Shekel. It's a name that God actually gave me for the company. I knew nothing about import-exporting some years ago, and he just dropped that into my spirit. I've always wanted to be, work in business. Coming out of high school, I wanted to do clothing design because I used to like to dress and everything. And I was like, well, what can I do? What is it that I want to do when I come out of school? I went to Kettering High School, graduated in 1980. And I wasn't the best academic student, but I looked around and I said, what is it that I can do that I think is pretty good? I was pretty well known for dressing and that type of thing. So I said, I'll pursue clothing design. Went to school with a well-known DJ in the city named Ray O'Shea. Ray O'Shea was a bona fide tailor at 17, 18 years old, we were in a sewing class together. We all graduated together in Kettering High School. So I pursued that. I pursued fashion design at Wayne State University. Money ran out, so I had to choose another option. Went into the military, got a marketable skill, came out as a medic, worked for the city of Detroit for 22 years as a paramedic for the city of Detroit. And but that fire in me that wanted to always have my business, you know, that kept burning. My parents were like entrepreneurs. They did real estate investment. And so when God dropped that in my spirit about import exporting, I was like, so I just started researching. And I went down different avenues that didn't really pan out. But I went to Ghana in 2003 with the church I was a part of at that particular time. And one of the young brothers that was there, he told me, he said, hey, Brother Ken, when are you going to come back here and build one of these? It was like this beautiful hotel. I was like, man, this brother sees me building a hotel. But anyway, we stayed in contact. And approximately about 3 years ago, we started, you know, talking again, and this is the fruit of our conversation.
Wow.
Some of these, the leather items, they come from a region called Bolgatanga. That's a region where, like, these are leather items. These are all handmade items. This symbol means "but God." I can't remember the actual Ghanaian term for it right now, but I'm sure a lot of people have seen this symbol before. This is a leather backpack. This is a this is a tote bag with a zipper on it, with the same symbol, but God symbol.
And you ain't kidding, but God, folks, because for black folks, the stuff we go through.
Distortion. This is a briefcase. Actually, I had a briefcase that I bought at the African World Festival over 40 years ago, and I showed it to him. And he, it's actually over there, but he reproduced some of his leather workers.
Grab your stuff, try to get a little closer to the mic, because you got.
Okay.
I'm telling you, folks, he brought a whole bag of goods.
This basically, he reproduced a briefcase that I've had for over 40 years that I bought at African World Festival, and it's just missing a tassel here because the original.
Now that's yours.
Tassels. That's they're all mine, but I mean that's my personal one over there on the table.
Oh, okay, so that's
he reproduced. Yes, he reproduced.
Okay. Wow.
His leather makers reproduced my my briefcase. This is another one that they did. Also,
those are beautiful.
Thank you. And so this is a shoulder bag.
Miss Brown wants to see your there it is. Okay, that's it right there.
This is a leather shoulder bag. As you can see, it has the mud cloth here.
Now feel the symbol right in the middle there, Miss
has
B.
the
That's the symbol.
African continent right there. And it has two zippers here, and it draws. It has a leather strap where you can draw it, and you know, brothers or sisters can wear it, you know, on the shoulder. Another women's leather tote bag where you have the actual mud cloth on it.
Yeah,
leather
mud cloth in the middle there.
And
because I know a lot of the college students when I was in school, they would definitely rock some of these smooth backpacks.
Right.
You know, and you saw that a lot because we were getting more and more. I went to Howard, folks, in the 80s, 83 to 91. I was in D.C. for a long time. But nonetheless, you know, we were getting more and more in touch with our African roots. And, you know, you had the Malcolm X movie came out, and everybody's wearing the X hats, and everybody was getting involved. So, you know, we got to get, you know, and definitely, Sylvie, I know you out there, and Miss Broden has dealt with a lot of people. She got a sister that makes a cake shaped like the continent Africa.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yes. And, you know, a friend of mine just had a birthday party at the Charles Wright Museum of African American History on East Warren.
Love that museum.
Oh, yes. It's the most beautiful piece of architecture in this city.
Yes, it is.
And I talked to, the party was December the 18th, but I talked to her in June. She called me in June, and she says, Theo, I'm having a birthday party at the Museum of African American History, and I want you to be sure and be there. You gotta be there. You gotta. I said, I'm coming. And she says, you know what? I says, what? She says, I have an African outfit that came from Africa, and I'm wearing it. He said, I don't know what anybody else is wearing, but that's what I'm wearing.
No, that's right.
I said, wow, okay, that sounds great. So we talked a bit and got off the phone, and I'm like, what am I going to do for her? She's going to wear an African outfit, very strong on that, and so it's going to be at the African American Museum. What can I do then to make her birthday special? She was turning 90 years old.
Wow.
Okay. And as a side note, her cousin was there who is 100 years old.
Wow.
And so I'm thinking, I'm like, okay. Well, so I decided that I would sing happy birthday to her in the language of Swahili. And then I said, what else can I do? Okay. I wrote a poem about what a mother's made of. And then I decided that it would be good for her to have a birthday cake shaped like the continent of Africa. And so she, needless to say, she was very, very surprised.
Yeah, really.
And it was just to add some little touches to her birthday party. And that's what I did.
That was definitely a beautiful touch.
So
now talk about these beautiful fans. You gave Miss B one of these
Oh,
fans.
Well,
yes.
These fans are also producing the Bogotonga region. My brother that I'm partnered with over in Ghana, he's actually from that region. He lived in that region. He has family in that region, but he actually does business at Cape Coast Castle and in Cape Coast, Ghana. The castle that most people are kind of familiar with when they've seen movies.
Where he crossed over.
Yes, he actually has. He has a business in that castle. When I was there in 2003, I had an opportunity to visit inside the castle and walk around, and like they said, the door of no return. Is
there?
Is there?
Now they say you can feel the ghost,
and you could see when you look out the door. You could see the beach. You could see people down on the beach doing things. Fishermen. You saw outrigger canoes and canoes. And I just remember just going back in memory. It was like wow. More than likely, some of our ancestors passed out of this, out of this place. And when I was there, I remember I was outside. I was talking to one of the assistant pastors because we were there on a ministry mission, and so I was with I was part of a church called Walking in the Light, Bishop Helen F. London, and so the ladies were buying fabric at a fabric store. So me and the assistant pastor, who was a man, we were standing outside talking, and so the owner of the store, she came out and said, "Pastor Chris, come on inside." And so when he came inside, I started walking inside too. And she said, "You're Pastor Chris?" I said, she said, "I thought you were a Ghana man." So in Ghana, I guess almost in any African country, but especially in Ghana, with more than likely a lot of our ancestors came out of Ghana and probably even Nigeria. It's like I'd never been in a place before where basically everybody was black, and then I saw some Europeans that were there doing business, but it was like, I tell people, it was one of the most comfortable feelings that I had. I mean, I was standing on the sidewalk, me and his brother, we were, Pastor Chris, we were standing on the sidewalk, just communicating. It was like this little slim sidewalk, and then we had businesses right here. We were so comfortable that one of the brothers, tapped us on the shoulder, and they put out 2 stools so we could sit on the stools up by their business because we were blocking the sidewalk. But it wasn't like, you're loitering, you're trespassing. I never felt so comfortable before. And I was born in Macon, Georgia. We came to Detroit in 1969, raised in Detroit. But that was the first place I'd ever been where I felt
welcome.
Just like, I mean, when they said, welcome home, when I came, when I got off the airport, when we, coming off the airport, it wasn't this tourism thing about, like, let's keep them coming by saying what I felt. It was like a heartfelt welcome home. And I felt ever since I was a child, I had always wanted to visit Africa, and I was in my 30s when I visited. I haven't been back yet, but as you can see, I plan on going back because I made a connection that is an eternal connection with a friend of mine that's there to actually have a business. But for those that want to visit, it's definitely a place to be. I know with the pandemic, it shut a lot of things down, but it's a
Yeah.
good place to be.
Mm-hmm.
And like Brother Mark was saying, these fans, they're actually this wood and it's covered in leather, and these are textiles, African print textiles. These are $25. I have varying prices. The leather goods are a bit more, but then the textile goods, like like the backpacks, these are just like $45.
Now, I know
these are cotton backpacks.
most people are familiar with the kente cloth.
Right.
And
Do you have a website?
Actually, my
where
website
people
should
can
be up pretty
see?
soon.
Oh, okay.
Actually, where you can reach me at is Golden Shekel International Consortium. If you go on Facebook, put that in the search engine, it'll come up, and you can hit me in the inbox or in the DM. Just let me know what it is you would like, and then we can actually, from that point, I'm having my website actually worked on. I started it myself, but I'm not really techie like that. I got to hire somebody to actually put it together.
Understand.
But so I'm actually operating out of my Facebook website right now.
They can go on the Facebook page and get acquainted. And is there a phone number they can reach you at?
Yes, I can be reached at 586-690-5287. And
Say it again.
that is 586-698. Excuse me, 690-5287.
You better say that one more time.
Right.
Area code 586.
Area code 586-690-5287. And the company, again, is called Golden Shekel International Consortium. And like I said, if you go on Facebook and you put that in the search engine, it'll come up as a business. And when you go, you can actually see some more of the products. You can see the products a little bit better.
Okay.
And I have some of the products priced, and I just say like, contact me through the DM, and that way we can like negotiate the purchase of the item.
Now shekel, spell that.
Shekel is S-H-E-K-E-L.
S-H-E-K-E-L.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you, Ms. Brown, for saying
Now,
that. Because it throws a lot of people when I say
Right,
that. Golden
right.
shekel. It's S-H-E-K-E-L.
Because usually a shekel, isn't that like a Jewish form of...
It's a monetary,
right.
yeah. And like I said, God gave it to me. I mean, I knew what a shekel was, but he told me Golden Shekel is the name of my business, and that it is an import-export business.
Right.
So I had to get going with it, okay?
Right.
How do I do this? And I bumped my head a lot, but this is like, it's finally, I went through a lot to even get this here. Purchasing it, getting it through customs, and getting it here.
Wow, yeah.
And, I've made some sales, and I'm going to make some future sales, but I'm a testimony to when God says something to us, if we don't give up on it, and if we know that God is speaking to us in our spirit, that he's saying something to us, it doesn't matter what it look like. It could look like you're failing. It could look like it's not working. People can tell you it's not working, it's failing. What are you doing? You did all this. But I trust God, and I trust him speaking to me, and this is the fruit of actually staying on it in spite of what things look like, monetarily, family, or whatever. So like that.
Wow. Now, there was a question that I had. Have you set up? See, I'm not a techie either, but if someone goes to Google and they don't remember Golden Shekel, can they put in your name and it pull up?
I don't know. I'll have to check to see that. But I know when you
I'm gonna Google you right now.
Okay.
While we on the air.
There's a techie over here. Okay.
I'm no techie, but
Right.
I learned a few things.
Right.
Because if they have a second option, and the name is Kenneth Powell.
P-O-W-E-L-L.
All right. That's right. Kenneth Powell. P-O-W-E-L-L. Now we're going to find out Dum 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 dum.
See how many Ken Pauls pop up. We gotta go with Kento, cause man, there's so many Ken Pauls on this thing.
If you put Golden Shekel in, it will actually, because it goes back a couple years, it comes back to my name, that I am the person that has this business and started this business.
Let's put that in,
So
the
we
Golden
wanna know.
Shekel.
Okay. So now the products are available on your Facebook page.
Yes, if you
because the website is still being
it's in
worked on.
production, yes, it
Okay,
is.
not a problem. Okay.
And actually, when you go to Facebook, and if you put Golden, Golden, Shekel, Shekel, and then International, by the time you put Golden Shekel, maybe even International, and it'll pop up Golden Shekel International Consortium, you can actually see some of the products that we have here. I have so many. I brought a big bag in. I have so many different products. Like I said, backpacks. There's a backpack that I have that is made out of mud cloth that I presented to Ms. Broughton.
Yeah, as
I
a
have
matter of
some
fact,
those.
here it is right here. He
That's
brought
mud
this
cloth.
in exclusively for Mrs. Broken. And it'll probably end up popping up as a gift on one of our events. Knowing Miss B, she's always generous with the love.
Miss Broughton, I almost forgot. These are some of my. The ladies are gonna really like these. These are $65. These are ladies'
those are really
handbags.
nice. Yeah.
They have
With
a
the
wooden
wooden
handle.
handle, right.
Yeah, these have a wooden handle. And I have, various ones. There's a kente fabric one. Well, not actually the actual kente, because we all know that's very expensive. But these are These are fabric prints, as well as I have some with beaded handles. I have various purses.
It's the kente cloth with the
okay,
orange,
the
yellow,
color.
black, red.
Right.
It's a nice little.
It's another fabric type with a wooden handle. These are $65.
Now that's a nice price. I like those.
And ladies, I know you guys can rock these not just at the African World, but wherever. You're not going to find them at Somerset. You're not going to find them at your local malls. They're very unique. Also, there was something else I was going to say.
Now it says here, golden shekel is equivalent of about $50, according to the King James Bible at the time.
At the time.
Right. So
Yeah.
today that would be the equivalent of about $12 or £6. Okay, all right. So put together a few shekels, folks, and get some of these goodies.
Oh, yes. Oh, man.
I'm trying to find you on here when the Google golden shekel. There's so much stuff on golden shekel, though.
Okay.
We're going to have to work on that.
I've made it popular.
Right, exactly.
That's good.
There's a lot on there. So I'm going to go to Facebook and find you so I
And
can
now-
see what the site looks like.
Okay. Now, shekel is a African word, or
Well, it's actually
English word, or
Jewish.
word?
Jewish, yeah. It was
Jewish word.
a monetary measurement.
We the
shekel.
original Jews, so same thing.
Yeah, right. Heck yeah. Shoot. Oh, okay.
So that's the key, folks, you know.
That is really something.
It's all about the love.
Love
And,
this. Now, in addition to the Facebook access, are you in any other location yet? Or do you just do vendoring and events? Or
Mostly like
Sure.
just vendoring. I'm going to be doing some pop-ups. There's a
Oh.
person that I'm actually talking to on the Avenue of Fashion I need to get back in contact with. My daughter had went into her
Well, she has a
facility. I think it's
store or-
Joe's. I think it's Joe's Gallery over on Livernois.
Okay.
And I made contact with them Saturday. They were supposed to be getting back with me because she really liked one of the purses that my daughter brought in. And then just everywhere my daughter go with the purses, everybody's like, "Where did you get these from?" And So I'm just kind of opening things up. I had been in school, so I'm dealing with some things with my family and in school. So I'm just kind of like opening up a little bit more now as some of those things have kind of calmed down with school and family.
You definitely getting them going out there, Miss Broden, because they texted me. We want to get through, but it looks like the line's a little blocked up right now for the day. But it's okay. We take that. I know y'all took his number down. Now, I will say this, folks. I put in Golden in Facebook, and Golden Shekel International Consortium came up real fast. So I'm looking at the Facebook page, folks. While I'm on, go to the Facebook page, check out some of the goods. The phone number's on the page. You can give them a buzz. And, that's what it's, starting out, you got to work for it, folks. And, once you get out there moving like Brother Powell, it's only a matter of time. He said he's going to have the website soon. A lot going on. Then, I'm making sure he become a member of Hood Research.
That's right.
So that's the key.
Okay.
That's right.
So then once you, and this is our 30th year, by the way, Brother Powell.
Wow.
So we're going to have a lot of events coming up.
It's quite an accomplishment.
Now, I want to ask you a question, and then I want to come back to the products. You said you worked for a few decades in, what do you call it, first responder? Is that what
First responder.
First responder.
I worked for the City of Detroit Fire Department, Emergency Medical Service Division. I came there when Jefferson was still the commissioner. I forget his first name, but he was one of Coleman Young appointees, and Jefferson was the I can't remember.
Head of the fire department.
Well, he was the commissioner.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he was commissioner, and I started in 1990, and I left in 2012.
Okay.
2012, actually the year before the city went into bankruptcy. So I worked with a lot of great people while I was there. A lot of the guys were
get a little closer, baby.
A lot of the guys were actually medics that were Vietnam vets from Army and Air Force, as well as the Marine.
Very cool. Yeah. You can pull the mic towards you. But now, the reason that I wanted to move to that is because I heard something that was quite disturbing yesterday or the day before, and there's a lady whose daughter, I guess there was a fire in a building or something. Anyway, first responders came. There were 6 men there. And someone was killing her. Stabbed the lady, choking, stabbing, all of that. And they didn't do anything. 6 men, first responders. And it was the weirdest kind of description that one of them finally called the manager or their manager. And I kept wondering, well, when a team goes out, don't you have a team leader to make decisions?
We better catch this on the other side of the break. Tim said we right up against it. He about to take us to folks, we just having too much fun. It's just a lot of love flowing. But we're going to talk about this on the other side of this break.
Yep, and we shall be back momentarily.
You're watching Detroit's own WHPR TV. Detroit Live.
Hi, this is Thabiti Mpinda from the Feedback Program. You can watch me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on WHPR TV Now app. Download our free app at WHPR TV Now.
Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern.
It's the These Nuts Show with your host Butter and friends. Butter here, magician escape artist, practicing for my show tonight. Come on in, have a seat.
All right, everybody settle. Butter, you're on in 5, 4, 3, 2.
In a few seconds, you gotta be enough to get out of this one. Twist a little turn, ta-da! It's showtime! It's your old friend Butter here. I may be a nut, but I know to wear my mask. Please welcome our first guest tonight, fitness guru, Wally Warner.
Wooden Woodman here to tell you to wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds so you will stay healthy and strong like me.
Almond Cruz here, sliding in with the news. Distance is what we must do to stay away from the chew and other germs in the air that might be trying to get on you. Social distancing is a wonderful way to see friends. As long as you're 6 feet apart, you win.
Hey there, friends. I wouldn't miss this for the world. It's me, Pumpkin Spice, your healthy girl. Remember, it's important to use your kind hearts and follow the signs to stay healthy and safe at all times.
Chica Chiminsky here to say, don't forget the little ones that need you to lead the way. That's how we remember to wash our hands, mask, and social distance today.
Morgan Raisin. Yes, it's me, here to sing about health and safety. We are all here to help get a message out to your grapevine, teaching healthy choices to stay safe all the time.
Don't let these guys drive you nuts. Put your mask on first. They'll let you be. And it keeps me safe from the
chew
that's trying to get on me.
Butter me up. She's right, you know. Thank you, Hallie Cranberry, for joining the show. Let's all be nuts about our health. Social distancing, wash your hands frequently, use hand sanitizer, and wear a mask. Practice what we learned to stay away from the germs. We're all in this together. Coming soon, the mini adventures of these nuts in a theater near you.
WGPR Detroit HD2.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit.
FM 88.1 WHPR, Highland Park. WVIE 107.3 FM Charlotte, Amalia, Virgin Islands.
Feedback. Hi, this is Theo Broughton,
And I am Thabiti Mpinga.
inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for feedback.
A positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV. Watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
and take us along with you. Feedback. We are back. Thank you so much for staying tuned to Feedback, a positive image production by Hood Research. We have with us today our guest, Kenneth Powell, who has been inspired to get into import-export and to provide products that have been made in Ghana, on the continent of Africa, and import-export to bring them back to this country to present and to make available to those of us in this country who are familiar with the various products, who want to possess some of the products that are made on the continent of Africa. There are some of us who have been to the continent. There are some of us who may not be able to go, who want to go, but to have in your possession something that was made by the descendants of our ancestors gives you a connected feeling, a feeling of caring and just wanting to be. Now, Kenneth Powell, as someone who has had an opportunity to go to the continent of Africa, you were sharing with us earlier that you felt a part of our people, a part of our ancestry, a part of the kind of attitude that we pray that will exist in this country one day. There is a community of Africans here in Wayne County. Oh, Sylvia, can you hear us now? Can you hear us? Sylvia, we hear you. Can you hear us?
Okay, look like we lost it again.
Okay. Oh, she'll call back.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. She said she want that number, by the way, too.
Anyway, oh, right. Sylvia, we can hear you. The telephone number to contact our guest, Kenneth Powell, with Golden Shekel.
Golden Shekel.
Shekel. The telephone number, okay, area code 586-690.
5287. That's
5287. Sylvia, can you hear me now?
I can't hear y'all. I can't hear y'all through the phone.
Oh, okay. So go ahead. Okay. Go ahead and talk. Go ahead. What you want?
Can't hear y'all through the phone.
Okay.
Oh, she said she can't hear us.
Yeah, I
right,
but
she got her thing in the background. Okay.
Okay.
Now, see,
all right. I gotta have the phone number. I have a friend, one of my dance partners. Her son is coming out of the service, but he's. They went to Nairobi. What's the name? Kenya.
Nairobi.
And he's
Kenya.
getting ready to build house, and he's going to build his mom a guest house. So when she comes, they will be living and vacationing in Nairobi, Kenya. But Ganya, I want them import exports. I'm gonna hang up and listen to the phone number so I can get the phone number because I can't hear anything. I can just. So I'm gonna hang up so I can finish listening to your phone number, and so I can get, I can gift myself, and I'll spoil my son and buy something for him as well.
All right.
Thank you, Leah.
Thank you,
Love
Sylvia. Love you too.
Sylvia, they got it started because they popping up now.
All right.
Tim, we gotta make sure we can hear these people. Let's see where we go. Let's see what's on line one, folks.
All right. Sylvia.
You on feedback with Miss Theo Broughton. You on feedback with Miss Theo Broughton. Who am I speaking with? Hello? Turn the radio down in the background.
Hello?
It was a delay. How you doing?
Speak. Share with us.
If you're on the speakerphone, get off that speakerphone.
Turn off the speakerphone.
Because you
turn off your speakerphone.
You're listening to the TV and you can't hear us. Now they go.
Right.
All right. Okay, folks, when you call, make sure you turn off everything and just call to talk with us.
And turn off your speakerphone. We can hear each other if you turn off your speakerphone.
And usually the volume have to go down too.
Right. So now they calling back. So I hope they got the message.
Okay.
Let's get it right. We on line 3 this time. Okay. Caller, you're on feedback with Theo Broughton. Kenneth Powell today. Talk to us.
Mark Cummings.
Uh-oh, they didn't hung up again. Here we go. So, anyway, as you guys were saying.
Okay. The Sylvia wants the telephone number. Area code is 586-690. What else?
5287.
5287. 690-5287.
And like Ms. Broughton said, this area code 586-690-5287. And you can contact me there, or you can contact me on Facebook under my business name, Golden Shekel, S-H-E-K-E-L.
Pull the mic to you.
Golden Shekel, S-H-E-K-E-L, International Consortium. By the time you put in Golden Shekel, the rest of the business should come up.
Indeed.
And these make beautiful Valentine's presents,
Yes, they
birthday presents, Christmas, Easter, in any occasion. You know, I had a sheet up I put together one time. On the top of this is give me a gift anytime gift list. And I listed in 3 categories. If you want to buy something expensive, this would be it. Something moderate, something inexpensive. Take your choice. Wasn't a big deal, you know.
And I believe the totes with the wooden handles for $65, those are going to be really hot, ladies.
Yeah, my I've had 2 daughters that they really like them, and even the backpacks. I have a coworker. Actually, not this one, but I had this backpack. They have some of the symbols on them, like they have the continent of Africa on it, or they have the Bagad symbol. And my coworker, she bought one. Actually, she bought 2 fans also. She had one for work and one at home. And so her mother wanted one, I think her daughter wanted one, and then she bought a backpack. And everywhere she goes, they want, and she tell them, you can't get them in stores. You can get none of these items in stores. I'm having them imported from Ghana, West Africa. You can't actually, I was working on actually trying to get them in a couple stores, and I'll still be working on that. But you can't actually purchase them in stores. And she told me she'll go to the doctor's office. People want them. I actually need to actually get some more of those in because I sold all of those out.
WGPR Detroit HD2.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit.
The leather products, they're a little bit, they cost more, they cost me more. And they're one of a kind. You're not going to find them anywhere. As a matter of fact, once like they've been produced and they kind of sell out, then they're on to like another design. So like some of these designs, I could ask them to do it again, but they'd be on to other things. They're also, I know in Detroit, I came up through, my mother actually was one of the board members of Operation Get Down, Bernard Parker, Barry Hankerson, over on the east side of Detroit. So I remember seeing these baskets, like you go back in the 70s, you would go into stores, these really beautiful baskets. And so these baskets are called Bolgatanga baskets. They're only produced in the Bolgatanga region.
Okay.
And in a lot of other countries in Africa, they mimic these bags because they're so well, these baskets, they're so well known. I'm actually working on bringing some of those in. And you could go in a bookstore or whatever, you see the magazines in these baskets, beautiful baskets. You can actually see some of them on my website. I'm going to actually be having some of those come in pretty soon, but right now I have the leather goods and the different textile goods at this time. But I will be having the Bolgatanga baskets come in also.
I was looking at this briefcase here. We got to get some the computer holders too.
Okay.
Make some of those.
Okay.
For you,
right. Actually.
The cell phone, you mean?
No, well, for your computer, laptop.
Right. Oh, laptop.
There's a bag. I had a.
Now, a gentleman like me, I'm a business guy. What would this run me here?
That's $150.
Okay.
But for you, Mark, I'll give it to you for $100. One of my friends,
it's perks to be on feedback.
One of my friends, a mother-in-law, not this bag, but she purchased a tote like this, but it has mud cloth on it, and she uses it for her computer at work. And she told me people have been asking about it. So there are people that have utilized the totes like for, like as a computer bag, with a laptop and that type of thing. But I can work on something to see if I can actually have a bag produced that will be kind of more to somebody's liking, maybe more padded.
Because you got a guy over there.
Oh, yeah. He's my business partner, and he let it be known. One of my friends, she wanted a bag like the shoulder bag I showed earlier, but she wanted the unk on it. And it just so happens that right now, things kind of changed. So I told her, okay, I mean, you can order something and say, I would like this. It's harder to get, and it takes longer, and it'll probably cost a little bit more. But we do kind of personalized items also.
Special design.
Special design, yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. But quickly, I wanted to ask, since you work so many decades with the first responders, that how is the I guess the protocol if you go to a scene, if there's a fire, because you'd be the first ones called, not the police, and something is going on, are you told, or were you told, call 911 to have the police come? Or maybe they were in shock and didn't.
Well, things have changed since I worked there. I left in 2012. It'll be a decade in June.
Oh, okay.
So firefighters fought fires, medics attended to the medical. Now, in some places around the country where people were cross-trained, we were never cross-trained.
Oh, okay.
But you do have fire, which show up on the scene to assist EMS with like carrying a heavy load or doing CPR or let's say if I was drawing up, depending on like if the firefighter, they were called oh my God.
It's been too long.
Well, we were all first responders, but a lot of them just had like, they took a course where they assisted us. You have the basic EMT, you have the paramedic. The paramedic, you push drugs, you draw,
right,
all that.
But all of that is medical only.
Right.
But if a crime is going on.
If a crime is going on, well, we were to basically, if the run was dispatched, more than likely police was dispatched for the run. But a lot of times we would get there a little quicker.
Yeah.
So, but the protocol was we had to actually wait for the police to be on scene, because if we went on a scene and the perpetrator was still there or something was going on and we got injured or we got hurt, then it was our fault.
Out for a second.
But like I was telling Ms. Brolton, it depended on the persons that handled the run. I was trained as a combat medic. I was a medic in the military, and so our credo was like, I'm going to get out there and get you. I mean, if bullet fire is going on my head, I got to low crawl out here, render aid to you, and get you to safety. So I approached it that way when I was working for Detroit EMS. I always kind of wanted to, if someone is hurt, or injured, if I can get to them and render them aid, I felt, and of course any family member would want that.
That's what you're right.
But
right.
in the course of doing that, if I would have got injured, then they were like, hey, that's your fault. We told you not to go in there. So that's probably why you would see sometimes like, well, why didn't they do this or why didn't they do that? Because if you got injured and you didn't adhere to the protocol that they said, then they're like, it's your fault. I never, thank God, I never got injured.
Wow. But I just thought it was kind of interesting, because if you're going to a scene and you're the first one there, and then the crime begins to happen, it just seems to me that that's natural. You dial 911.
Right.
Because the police have not been called if the crime didn't start until
I
you
see
got
what you're
there.
saying. Oh, I get it. I understand what you're saying now. Like you may have been called for one thing, and while you're there, something happens.
Yes.
Yeah. Then the persons, the first responders that are on the scene, they would have to contact dispatch. Hey, listen, we need a scout over here now. This person is being stabbed.
Right.
And you would think with the heart of anyone that if you could, because you can go try to stop somebody from doing something and you be hurt or killed.
Right.
But I would think if there's more than one man and you saw 6 people and you saw someone injuring someone, especially a woman, you would try to disarm the person. That's what I would think.
Right. But anyway, now we can look forward to perhaps you being pop up there on the Avenue of Fashion within the next few weeks. Spring is coming.
It's warming up. Yes, it is.
Spring.
I'm looking forward to some of the pop-ups that's going to be going on.
Yeah. I don't care what Ponchachoni said. And Woodchuck.
Woody the Woodchuck.
Yeah, Woody the Woodchuck. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I'm like, listen here. And there's a response to that, but I won't do it now. Anyway, in the meantime, for the African community I was mentioning to you, I didn't know if you had any connection with them as well. In the summer, I think it's sort of around the end of July, 1st August, somewhere around in there, they have a huge gathering as well.
Okay.
And this park is on Chicago, West of Telegraph, I believe it is. And there's thousands of them. I mean, you don't even know they're here until they have that gathering.
Okay.
And a friend of mine who has a network generally goes and interviews them, and and that's one connection. And obviously, you already know about the a festival that happens at the museum in the summer. Right. So, in the meantime, her research is going to be celebrating our 30th anniversary. I guess somewhere around the end of July. We don't have all of the plans. We're beginning the preparation for it, and I would like for you to be there with us as well.
I would like to be there.
The show, and that would be great. So,
well, like I said, I'm going to backstop your business membership today. Take care, Miss Broughton, because we got to get you in here, brother. Because we got a lot of people out there that do this type of stuff. But I mean, you got a man. You got to connect. So you getting it directly from the source over there. The guy makes this stuff in Ghana. And that's what we're talking about. It's not just some wholesale stuff that you can buy off any internet site. This stuff is the real stuff. Boga, what's it called again?
Well, the leather goods, and they come from the areas called Bolgatanga.
That's
Bolgatanga, and the baskets that I'm going to be getting, they're called Bolga baskets.
Bolga.
Yes, Bolga.
Bolga.
Bolgatanga.
Tanga.
I believe it's Tanga. Or
Okay.
Tonga.
All right, well, let's try to see. We got to call Miss Broughton. Let's try this one more time, people. One more time.
Turn off your speakerphone.
Please. I know you're looking at us. We want to get you on.
Okay. Ta-da.
You're on feedback. Who are we speaking with?
Is that me?
Yes.
That's you. Can you hear us?
Hello?
Oh, no, Tim. You got us again?
Turn off your speakerphone, Keith.
Hello.
Turn off your speakerphone.
Oh, man.
Where's my phone? It's working. Only I don't hear you guys at all.
Okay, so we got some kind of problem with the phone.
Can you talk
regular phone?
I'm gonna call you off here, Keith. Okay.
Okay.
All right, man.
Now I can hear you.
Yeah, you can hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, we can hear you. Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
ahead.
just going to keep on rumbling on till y'all disconnect me.
No, we're not doing that. Go ahead.
Yeah, how's everybody doing today? Happy
Fantastic.
Valentine's Day.
Good.
Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was just watching your products and stuff and everything, and I was curious. I know a long time ago we were supposed to have the African Town here, of course, in Detroit, which didn't happen like it should have. But is there an area in the city of Detroit where the African vendors or people selling African goods can like set up? Because we got a lot of these different areas where they have stores and empty stores even. Could move in one by one, eventually create an.
I'd have to go with the Avenue of Fashion. That's our spot now.
Probably the closest.
There's a place on Grand River at West Grand Boulevard. It's across from what's the name of that church?
Oh, the bead shop. I know what you're talking about. I forget the name of it, but
yeah, but it's across from
from the big
you're
church.
talking about Reverend Sampson's church over there. Tabernacle.
Right. It's across the street from Tabernacle. Do they have African products?
That brother import beads. And I'm sure he has other products also, probably mask. I've been in there. It's been quite a while back now, but he does a lot of beads. He does a lot of beads from
Keith, that's
different
the
places.
only other place that I can think of beside the Avenue of Fashion.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's good too, as long as it can be done. Because I'm looking at the products, and I know the real imports coming in from Africa. I'm looking at real leather.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
that's right.
It's real.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the good stuff.
Yeah, you can tell just by looking at it from here.
I'm probably gonna pick up a couple of these
And the
totes
African cloth on there as well, Keith. There's a gentleman who has a couple of buildings on Grand River near Rosedale Park. He is trying to think of his name.
Now I know my buddy's
Brown
got
is
that
his last name.
UPS store right there, Curtis Johnson. That's
Yeah,
his
'cause I know
UPS
that-
over there on Grand River in Rosedale Park. Right, yeah, UPS store right there.
Yeah. I think that
and insurance agency
you
next door.
think about a number of opportunities, because we're, as I was saying earlier, we're getting into spring and summer and
Now everybody want to call. Y'all want to call? We got 5 minutes left.
They must have heard my voice.
Pandemic. Yeah, they heard Keith. Pandemic is going to what they call an endemic, and there will be more people out and about.
Right.
We got 5 minutes. You want to grab this last one call up in? We got one in the queue still.
Okay.
All right, Keith.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Diamond 2 Productions out. And, yeah, I like what I'm looking at.
All right.
Yep, take that number down. You know you can always watch the rebroadcast.
Okay, sure will. Take care.
No doubt.
Okay.
All right, you on the air. Who are we speaking with? His feedback with Theo Broden. We kill a pal.
Yes.
Who we got today?
Hello.
Okay,
Hello.
we can't get through to this caller here.
Turn your speakerphone off. Turn speaker off. When you call in, turn speaker off. Turn the speaker off.
All right, well, we're going to let them go because we keep missing out on that one call there. And
Y'all can't hear me no more.
Can you hear me now?
Hear me?
Hello?
I can hear y'all.
You can hear it. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I got. I'm looking at the website, and I'm looking at the. It's a black.
The Facebook page, you mean?
And it's got the. It's got the African on it, and it's a black backpack.
Backpack,
Those
yes.
Big old black.
Yes, I have.
Beautiful. I could get that for my son.
Okay.
Is that 300 or more?
No, this is $250.
Okay.
No, it's not 300. It's $250.
All right. I can't wait till you do a pop-up stop. Let us know. Keep in touch. And I got the phone number. 582.
Is that Sylvia? Right.
82.
Sylvia, either call me or leave me a message in my inbox on Facebook, and then I'll contact you and we can go from there. But yeah, I have 2 black ones left. I had a pastor bought one of them with the But God symbol on. So I have one with the
African.
Right, with the continent of Africa,
Okay.
and I have the other one with the Sankofa. You know, the Sankofa is the Sankofa bird where he has his head turned backwards, and usually it's an egg on the bird's back. And that means like looking back to your past. So I have
He looks like a dinosaur. He's a bird.
It's a bird. It's called the Sankofa bird. There was a movie done called Sankofa. Yeah, that was done a few years back.
Yeah.
But whenever you see that
Y'all gotta
bird,
bring him back.
Okay.
We down to 3 minutes, Sylvia.
And he'll be at the 30th year anniversary for Hood Research, Sylvia.
For sure.
All right.
I'm about to make him a member, and then we going to get to talk to him about some membership discounts.
right? And Ms.
That's right.
Okay.
And Ms. Broughton, I just
Peace
wanted to
out. Love y'all.
love you too, Sylvia. These fans, this it's a fabric, but it's not a flimsy fabric.
Oh no,
there's something in here to keep it really firm. And I mean, I know the sisters like church, or you're sitting on your porch, or down by the water, and it's $25. And like I said, these are wood handles, and it's trimmed in leather. And then at the bottom, there's a little catch here where you can actually carry it like so. You can put it in your ladies can put it in your purse.
It keeps it.
And the fabrics are varied.
All right, Miss B, shut us down. Miss Broden, we down to 2 minutes. Timmy Tim said,
Oh my goodness.
we got to shut them down.
Yeah.
Because it's been, give me your birthday right quick, Kento. We're going to move this real fast.
Oh, my birthday?
Yes.
Oh, that's March 16th, 1962. Yeah, you're right. It's actually coming.
Real quick, folks. Real quick.
Who
we
is
got?
sharing Kenneth Powell's birthday? Who had that nerve?
We got Dwayne Brown, first African-American clerk on the Indiana State Supreme Court.
Oh.
Born in 1962, right around when you was born, brother.
Same
How
year.
about that? Okay.
Wow.
Abby Mitchell, dramatic and concert soprano. Wow, she
Andrea
died.
Mitchell.
Right. And then let's see, we got John Brooks Slaughter, first African-American chancellor at the University of Maryland College Park, born in Topeka, Kansas. And of course, 1827 on this day in history, the first African-American newspaper, the Freedom Journal, as we know, Frederick Douglass, published.
Frederick Douglass, Freedom Journal.
There we go, folks.
Frederick Douglass.
We about this. This the walk to freedom. He been out there with the walk to bondage. We saw that when we walking back. We walking
Right.
to freedom now.
right.
Well, I want to thank all of you for tuning in today. And as I say at the end of our program, it's not necessary for you to know everything. What is necessary is for you to know how to find what you need when you need it. And we at Hood Research seek out as much information as we can to share with you and encourage you to share with us to help us all make better informed decisions. The number for Hood Research is area code 248-234-2371. Again, area code 248-234-2371. You can contact us by email, which is contact@hoodresearch.org. Contact@hoodresearch.org. And we encourage you to follow us on Twitter. Please follow us on Twitter. We have Facebook and website. For the telephone numbers for our Saturday afternoon phone broadcast, get the phone numbers off of there and join us each Saturday between 3 and 6 p.m. Sunday night on 910 Superstation AM radio, and then back here Monday morning at 9 a.m. Mark?
Indeed, folks, Hood Research, become a member. It's the important part. 2040-300. You're going to be a part of something special. We growing big. Love you guys. We came on in here. Happy Valentine's Day to all the ladies.
Day to the ladies, definitely.
Especially Miss Broden here. We got the nice Valentine's Day backpack for her. Tim took care of us as always.
Yes, he did. And we thank Kenneth Paul for being our
Thank you for
guest
having
this
me, Miss
morning.
Broden. And Mark, thank you very much. for
Indeed,
having me.
indeed.
Appreciate it.
All right, tune in again next week. Peace.
Feedback. Hi, this is Theo Broughton,
And I am the BD Impinda,
inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for feedback.
a positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
and take us along with you. Feedback.